Welcome to Lucknow MuleSoft Meetup. And today our topic is MuleSoft for Agentforce API Catalog and Topic Center. And this is a hands-on workshop. So we have already provided some of the prerequisites, and I hope all of you have already seen that and ready with your tools. So before starting, some safe harbor statement. So both the speaker and the host are organizing this meetup in individual capacity only. We are not representing our company here. This representation is strictly for learning purpose only. Organizer or presenter do not hold any responsibility that same solution will work for your business requirement. This presentation is not meant for any promotional activities. Some housekeeping. So we are recording the session. We will also provide the recording, which you can get in the meetup page within 24 hours. Given mic access to all of you, feel free to unmute, ask any question as it's a hands-on. So just be interactive. Okay. And once the meetup is done, you will get a feedback form. So please fill up the form so that it will help us to understand what you need more with the meetup, how we can improve our meetup. Okay. Organizers. So Acube, me, Sham, and Gursimran, we are the organizer for this meetup. So I'm skipping the introduction part. We have Acube over here. Sham and Gursimran should join soon. For today's meetup, I'm your speaker. This is all about me, so I'm also skipping this part and we'll directly start with our agenda. So what we are going to do with today's meetup is just giving you a little overview of what is Agentforce, what is MuleSoft for Agentforce, and then we will have the practical, the hands-on. And if you have any questions, we can take that down. Okay. So starting with the introduction of Agentforce. Anyone from the group want to give their idea, like what they understand from Agentforce, what their idea is? And feel free, like right, wrong, doesn't matter. Just try to give some idea what you think about Agentforce, what it is. Anyone? No one want to try? At least give a try, guys. Yeah, Ankit, you raised your hand. You wanna say something?
That was for I believe
Okay, but
ACB.
still, maybe what is your view on Agentforce? What you know about Agentforce?
Agentforce in like Lumentum is like AI driven. It provides AI driven capabilities
Mm-hmm.
to uh, to automate business solutions basically. So it's uh, you know uh, more than it provides actionable uh, events to predict uh, like solutions, not just solutions but like more than that what it basically would recommend
Okay, yeah.
implementing.
So first of all, your agent force or your agents are not bots; they are your AI assistant. Okay, so you might be hearing about agent force from past few years now. We also had TDX Bangalore recently, which is again we have discussed a lot of thing about agent force over there. So it is not very new, but something new with respect to MuleSoft solution. We can say that combines the power of AI-driven agents and human expertise, right? So human with agent drive customer success together, placing people at the center, supported by intelligent automations. So there are some core values for Agentforce, that is integrated, is to deploy, customizable, trusted and scalable, open ecosystem. Okay, so integrated means agents are designed to work seamlessly with existing system and application, leveraging MuleSoft robust integration capabilities. Is to deploy is like quick setup and minimal disruptions. Customizable, like it is very flexible architect. Okay. Trust and scalable, build on MuleSoft proven enterprise grade platform, reliable performance at any scale. And open ecosystem is like a wide range of connectors and community support, ensure continuous innovations and collaborations. So human plus agent synergy, that states that agent isn't about replacing human capabilities, it's augmented that them by automating routine tasks. Okay. So how it
And
works?
Abhishek,
Yeah.
we have two answers in the chat also from Shubham and Harin.
Okay, agent is user LM to process the task, interact with different system. Correct is buddy who gives some information, help inform me. Yes. Okay, we have Sham. So Salesforce AI offering for agentic AI, which use Salesforce log data to provide factually correct answer. Yeah. Okay. And adding to that, few more things. So suppose about your LLM, your large language model. Okay. So now if you just interact with your LLM or your pure LLM, then how it can work. So suppose you have asked a question like, what is the current status of my recent order? The answer it can give is like, as of January 2025, the status of your last order was delivered. But this doesn't give you a proper output. Now, if we put Agentforce or the agents in between, which add few more components in that, so now if you ask a question, it provides more intelligence to your LLM, and then it provides a granular output. Your order is delivered at 9:14 a.m. this morning, right? Similarly, now think about you are asking for a salary of your colleague. If you ask it direct to LLM, and if it has got that details, it can directly give you that details, which is not right. It is a security breach. But if we add agents with that, if we add the component, right, like security, data masking, zero retention, or harm detection, it gives that apologies, but I don't have access to that information. So what your agent force do is, so it add the other different components to your plain or simple LLM, which together make it as agent force. Okay, so that's what your agent force is. So having more intelligence with respect to two other components which are added to this, and make it more secure and reliable. Okay, now what is an agent force agent? So what all different components we define to it? We define a role, we provide knowledge, we give it an action, we guardrail it, and we apply that to a channel, right? So each agent in agent force is essentially an AI powered teammate configured to perform specific tasks within your organization ecosystem, right? So you need to define a role to your agent, like what kind of role it has to do. Okay, define why the agent exists and what business function it serves. Clarifies how the agent interact with your existing team structure. Check, right? Then you need to provide some knowledge, like from where it can get the data, from where it can process the data, maybe some knowledge article, APIs, data cloud, from where, right? Then actions, so like outlines what the agent is expected to do, what action need to do, what are the scope, what are the instructions to this. Okay. uh, Guardrail is like govern how the agent operates, define limits, security policies, and escalation procedures. And channels is like application where work happens, so specify where the agents operate. This could be Slack, service cloud, marketing cloud, sales cloud, experience cloud, any integration channel, anywhere it can be, right? So you need to provide a channel where it need to work. So today, your agent force is capable of working with your customer sales, service, marketing, commerce, everywhere. Okay, using different connectors which can be invoked to this all different services, right? But there are few challenges with that. So like your agent don't know how to leverage APIs. Your agent need control access to APIs. Difficulty to access APIs when building agents, and unsure how to effectively manage agent growth. So there would be some restriction when you are or your agent is going to interact with the APIs. So that's a challenge, like how it can leverage those APIs, how it can get the knowledge of or idea of those APIs to get the data from that, who is going to give the action or instruction, where you are creating the topics, right? So that's where MuleSoft come into picture, and how MuleSoft unlocks API for Agentforce agents. So it's fuel AI agents with relevant knowledge via topics. So we create topics in which we have again the scopes, the instruction, the actions, what your agent need to perform, right? So in order to do this, what are the different steps we need to do it? Okay, so first, going with your Agentforce, MuleSoft for Agentforce topic center. So we have different steps over here. First is your design. So we need to design our API in such a way where we are providing all those informations, those instructions, the capabilities which your agent need to perform, right? So first is your design. Then comes the connect. Once you create your design and suppose you create you deployed your API, you need to connect your MuleSoft and your Salesforce platform. That will enable the APIs in Salesforce to create those actions, okay, for which we are using the API catalog. Then your API catalog looks something like this. There are different components. What we have, you can have a tab where you can see what are the different resources are added to your API catalog, what are the versions, whether it is active or not. You can have further minute details about those assets and actions, and automatically import a running API into Salesforce. So whatever API you create, those will be imported in your API catalog to be leveraged. Then comes your consume. So once it comes to your API catalog, you create the topics are created, you activate your agents, then you can use those particular topics or assets in your Agentforce builder, in your agent builder, where you will define those topics. Okay. And once that is done, then you can also manage those. If you have monitored enabled in your platform, you can manage the resources to see the traffic for your application. All right. So these are the four different steps what we have: design, connect, consume, and manage, right? Which unlocks the API for your agents using MuleSoft for Agentforce. And MuleSoft power all of your agents, okay, which can be used for sales, service, commerce, marketing, industry, revenue, a lot of different sales, different clouds. So now we will start with our hands-on. Meanwhile, if anyone have any question, let me know. So I am sharing you an link for the exercise. So we will be using this particular link, okay, where we have got different steps. I will suggest let's go together. If you already know it, it's fine, you can go through it, but let's go together because there might be some step which you may get stuck or which might have changed, which needs some improvement. So it's better if we go hand in hand. Okay, so are we all ready to start with the hands-on? Maybe you can give a thumbs up, you can unmute, you can put it on chat, and then we can start. Everyone, we are right? Okay, great. So have you all opened this link? Are you in this link? Are you on the same page? Okay. So the first step, what is the first step says is this is regarding your Anypoint MuleSoft platform. So are you all logged into your Anypoint platform? Akib, just let me know, okay, if they say yes or no or anything.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Okay.
typing yes.
So you all are in your Anypoint platform. So first, let us do one thing is let's give the access to all the relevant steps what we need. Okay. So I have also created a new Anypoint platform for me. I've not done anything. So first go to our Anypoint platform and go to Access Manager. All right. So maybe I need to log in. Let me log in again. Okay. So give me a minute. I will just log in. I hope all of you are logged in to your Anypoint. I'm just logging it. and I will reshare my screen. Okay, great. I'm resharing. Okay, so are you all in the access manager? Do you see this user over here, and you will see yourself in that user? Do you see that, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now go to your user and check for the permissions. Yeah. Anyone? Any question? Cool. So now in the add permission, like click on this permission and see what all things we need. So what we need is we need to have the access to design center, exchange, and runtime manager, and make sure uh, what domain you choose. Okay, what is the business group? So one is your design center. For now, I'm giving everything to this. You can also do that. Then we need runtime manager. Select everything for your runtime manager for now, and I will enable my API catalog also. You also do that. Enable your API governance. Okay, that's why I said like uh, work along with me. Enable your API manager. Enable your Anypoint code builder. Access manager you already have, but you can also do that. Monitoring we don't need it. Runtime and exchange we need it, so give the access to exchange, and rest other things we don't need it. So what we have given access to, we have given all access to access manager, Anypoint code builder, API catalog, API governance, API manager, design center, exchange, runtime manager. Okay, this all I have given. So there should be 50 permissions selected. Are you getting the same, everyone? Once you do that, click on next. Now it will ask for your business group. Make sure what business group you are choosing. If you have multiple, you can choose multiple for yourself. If you have only one, choose that one. Okay, choose your business group. Do next. Then for now, give the access to both design and sandbox. That's fine. Do next. It will summarize like what permissions you have given and to what domain and what environments. If you are good with that, then add permissions. Are we good with that? Everyone done that? You have added your permissions, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. No one is behind, right? We are on the same page. Now let's go to our developer org for Salesforce. Okay. Everyone logged in to your developer org, I hope. Now, first thing we will do is we will enable the Einstein from the Einstein setup. So search for Einstein setup. You can see that inside Einstein there is an Einstein generative AI, then Einstein setup. Click on this and turn on Einstein. Okay. So now you need to go to your developer orgs for Salesforce. Search for Einstein setup. Go to your Einstein setup and enable turn on Einstein. Okay, enable the toggle for this. Once this is done, search
Abhishek,
for,
where? Yes. Sorry. Sorry
yep.
to interrupt.
So who? Okay, Sunil. Yeah. So you have the developer org, right?
Yes.
So in your developer org, when you first log in, okay. So go to setup. So you will see this gear icon initially when you logged in this place. Go to setup. Once you go to
Okay. Yeah.
setup,
Okay.
yep. Once you
Yeah.
go to setup,
Thanks.
you will get this page.
Sure. Sure.
So
Yeah.
there is a quick find option over here in your setup. Search for Einstein setup. You will see this option, Einstein setup. Go to
Abhishek,
Einstein setup and turn on the Einstein.
uh, please share this URL in the chat. People are asking.
Which URL?
The Salesforce, the URL which
No,
you are
this
trying
is my URL. This will not work for you.
the host of this.
Sorry, I didn't got you.
The base URL of this.
Base URL you want? Okay.
Paste it in the chat.
Please link to create this SF org. Lakshmi, I have already shared the prerequisite, but this is the link to create that org. See, that's why prerequisites is very important. Again, if anyone want to see, so these are the prerequisites. Please make sure you have all these prerequisites enabled for you. Okay, fine. So your Einstein setup is done. You have turned on your Einstein, everyone. Once you do that, go to agents, like write Agentforce in the search. Okay, and go to Agentforce agents and enable your Agentforce agent, also the default agents. Okay, you can enable the default agent. We can also create new agents, so we will see in the exercise if we need to do that, or we can create it in our default agent. Okay. So after you enable your Einstein setup, go search for Agentforce and enable your Agentforce agent. Turn on this, as well as you can turn on your default agents as well. Are we good, everyone?
Yeah, for some reason, my org doesn't have that Agentforce. So maybe I don't.
You have the developer org for Agentforce. The link which I have provided, have you created with that or something else?
Okay, maybe I have created earlier, so not with
No,
that.
you cannot use your regular DevOps. Okay, you need to have a special which is using this link.
Okay.
Okay, so try to do that. Okay, meanwhile, is it done for others? Have you enabled both your setups? One is your Einstein setup and one is your agents. Okay, we are using default agent for here, so enable both. Search for Agentforce, go to Agentforce agents, enable your Agentforce agent and your default agent. Toggle this.
Harini also mentioning she don't have
Sorry,
agent.
Akub,
We have one comment that
I don't have Agentforce.
yeah,
Have you enabled your Einstein setup, Harini? Are you able to see that? Please unmute and speak because I might not see the chat every time. Please feel free.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have enabled it.
Your agents are enabled now,
No, like I am not able to see Agentforce.
but refresh your page if you don't see that. If anyone don't see that after you enable your Einstein, refresh it and try. After you enable your Einstein setup, refresh your page once and then try to see for Agentforce. Do you see that now?
No, still not able to see.
You want to share your screen and show me?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
she has
yeah.
not
Now I've
created
got it.
same way how I was not able to.
But she's getting Einstein setup.
No, even that
Yeah,
was
now
with
I
me.
got it.
Yeah,
Abhishek, like after refreshing the page, I got the one.
you got it right.
Yeah.
Sunil, Einstein setup was there for you as well.
Yes.
Okay, did you try? Did you refresh it and try? Can you try that?
Okay. Anyway, I have almost created the new one. So
Okay, but see
let me double
if you
check.
want to
Yeah.
use. So if you have Einstein setup, that means you will have Agentforce. Just you need to refresh it.
I did it, but I don't see that.
Okay, then create new one and then we'll do that.
Yeah, I have
No worries.
almost created.
Okay, so agents are enabled for everyone. Are we good with that part? Right? Okay. Now, next step is link your Anypoint platform and your Salesforce org. Okay. So now in your Salesforce, search for Anypoint. Okay, you will see an option for Anypoint platform setup. Let me know if you see that option. Anypoint platform setup. So search for Anypoint in your quick search and you will see this option. Okay. In your platform, in your access manager, you will have the option of Salesforce. You will have this option C. Okay, so search for Anypoint platform in your Salesforce devorg. You will see this page, and in your Anypoint platform, go to access management and click on Salesforce. Do you see that, everyone? Now you can enable Einstein for your Anypoint platform. I will accept this. Okay, and now we will do our connection for Salesforce and MuleSoft platform. So what we need to do is, in your Salesforce, go to view connection information. Okay, click on this. You will get a tenant code over here. So you need to copy this code. You need to go to your Anypoint platform. Here we have an option for add Salesforce org. Provide that code over here and add. Once you add it, it will ask for a name. Give whatever name fits for you. I'm giving agent demo. You can give anything what you want, and then you need to add it. Once you add it, you will get a code from your platform as well. You need to copy this code. You need to go to your Salesforce. You need to provide it over here, Anypoint platform organization ID. And once you provide this, click on connect. Are we good with this step, everyone? Okay. Anyone still struggling to make this connection? And feel free to unmute your mic and speak. Yeah.
Can you please repeat?
The connection step.
Yeah, like
Okay.
asking for
Mm-hmm.
connection tenant. It's asking for
See,
connection tenant.
go to your Salesforce. Okay, go to your Salesforce. Search for Anypoint platform setup. This page will open. Go to your Anypoint platform. Go to your access management and go to Salesforce. Okay. Once you go to that, from your Salesforce, click on view connection info. Okay.
Okay.
Once you go to view connection info, you will get a page like this. Getting it?
Yes.
So now copy this code. So there is a copy button over here. Click on this. So this code will get copied. Once this get copied, go to your platform, click on add Salesforce org, and provide your copied tenant ID over here. Done?
Yeah.
Now it will ask for a name. So give whatever name you want. Given? And click on add. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you will get a different code from your platform. You will see there is a code again at the end. Do you see that? Yes, no. Are you getting that code? Once you get that code, come back to your Salesforce and put that code over here, Anypoint platform org ID. Copy the complete code, okay, whatever is there, and then click on connect. Once you do the connect, you will see this option like this. Is
Yes.
that work for you?
Yes.
Done? Okay. Now from your Salesforce, what you can do is enable this. Enable Einstein in MuleSoft Anypoint platform. Okay. From your Salesforce, the connection what you have created, from that, the last option, enable Einstein in MuleSoft Anypoint platform, enable that. Once you do it, close your Salesforce box. Okay, the pop-up. that you can close. Now go to your Anypoint platform back. Okay, you will see for the org what you have created or connected, you will have a button which is disabled. Enable this button. Once you enable that, you will get a pop-up. Just hit continue. Then it will ask like for which business group you want to choose. You can provide your business group over here. Are you good till this part, everyone?
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
have any issue? Akib? Sham?
Can you please repeat?
No, no,
Can you
there
repeat
is no
once
question.
again?
So once your connection is done, you need to enable this toggle point in your Salesforce. Okay. Once you enable that,
Yeah.
close it, go to your platform. Okay. Here you will see a toggle button. Enable this toggle button. You will get a screen. Click continue. It will ask for your business group. Select your business group and save the settings. Done. Everyone, are we good? And please be a little attentive. Okay, we need to complete it on time. Anyone else having this issue of connecting the orgs? So once that are connected, you can see the connections are enabled and you can see the details over here in your Salesforce org as well as in your platform. This too should be a green mark. If this is not enabled, you can also go to the setting and enable it. Okay, that is also you can do. If your Einstein Anypoint platform is not enabled, go to the setting, toggle this toggle point, and it will be enabled for you, and save it. Are we all good with this part, everyone? Cool. Now we'll go to the next step. Okay. So what we have done is, so we have given the access to our Anypoint platform. We enabled our agents. We have created a connection for our platform and Salesforce org. Okay, this was exercise 1. So we have done exercise 1. Anyone who is lagging behind for exercise 1, you can also follow this particular sheet which I provided. You can follow this link. Okay, everyone is good. Great. Now let's move on the next part, which is little big. Okay, now we need to use our Anypoint code builder. So how many of you can do it in your Visual Studio? Most of you already have Visual Studio, right? And some of you might not have. So I will show you both the ways how we can do it. Okay, it is quite similar, but if anyone is using the cloud IDE, they may have issue when we create our implementation. But let me tell you what we can do. So those who don't have Visual Studio and they don't have SEB in their Visual Studio, what you can do is in your platform itself, you can go to Anypoint code builder. Okay, you can go to Anypoint code builder. In your Anypoint code builder, you will see an option over here. Okay, so see if you have the access to this or not. For me, it is showing it is not accessible. Let me refresh and see. But I have my Visual Studio. Others are having that option. Okay, I selected my code builder, but I think it is not enabled. Let me try it again. Add permissions, save change. some reason it is not enabling my code builder for cloud. Is it for everyone, or are you able to see the code builder for cloud team?
No,
I
I
have the
think
same
it is
idea.
for everyone. For me also it's showing same. Yeah. Not sure for others.
Okay, do you have Visual Studio?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I think
So do
we
you have
need.
Anypoint code builder over there?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do
Yes.
it from there. Everyone have got the Visual Studio?
I think we
I
need
have
license
Visual
for
Studio, but
being in the cloud.
Probably we can have it from our trial account, but I'm not sure why it is.
Asking
Okay, no worries. Who all have this issue? Like, who all don't have the Visual Studio? We can try another way as well. Anyone not having the Visual Studio? Pratik, okay. Who else? I don't have. Okay, no worries. So what we will do is for you, we will use the studio version. Okay, you have your Anypoint Studio, right? So just uh, enable your studio. Okay, open your studio. We'll try to have some workaround for that. No worries. But whoever got the Visual Studio, let's go to our Visual Studio. Okay, and first thing we need to do is let's log in our Anypoint platform with our Visual Studio. Okay, so click on this. It will ask permission, allow it if it is not connected. Okay, and make sure your Anypoint platform is connected with your studio, your ACV, and let me know once you do that. Are we done? Uh, let's see if there are any terms and conditions. So in the exercise, it says like Anypoint code builder, terms and condition, launch, but I don't see any terms and condition for me as well. Let me give it one more try. If not, then we'll do some other way for you. No worries. I will try the access manager one more time. Or let me verify my email. This is not verified. Have you verified your email, everyone? Or is it not verified for you as well? Let me see if I can verify this. Okay, I don't know why, but okay, let's not wait. Now let's. Everyone logged into your code builder. Have you connected your Anypoint account with that? Pratik, what you are using? You are using Anypoint code builder, or you want to wait for the other option, which I will say. Pratik, okay, you got the VS Code. Anyone else not got the VS Code? Okay, I will come back to you. Meanwhile, let me go through this now. Okay, so I hope all of you are in your Anypoint code builder. So now we'll do point number 2, but do it along with me. Some of the information need to be updated over here. Okay, so if you are logged in with your Anypoint platform in your code builder, go to design and API, select this option. Okay, once you select this option, you will get this pop-up. So make sure you checkbox this one. This need to be enabled because this is very much required for your topic and action. Okay, make sure enable this, then give a name, give a project name. So we will copy this project name from here, from the sheet. Okay, and bring it over here in the project name. Make sure there are no spaces at the beginning and end of the project name. Okay, choose whatever location you want. I want to have it in a specific location, so I will choose that. Your API type should be REST API. API specification should be Open API Specification 3.0. Okay, OAS 3.0. That should be your API specification. And in business group, choose the business group. So once you are in your Anypoint code builder, connect your Anypoint platform, click on design an API, you will get an box and pop-up will come up. Enable the API for agent topic and action. Give the project name which is there in the sheet. Okay. Project location depends upon you if you want to provide any location. Okay. And API type should be REST API. API specification language should be Open API Specification 3.0, and provide a business group. Providing this is optional, but it is good if you provide that so that you don't have any issue further. Are
Abhishek,
we
we have
all
one
good?
question.
Yep. Can't we do it in design center? So Ramesh, this Anypoint code builder is specifically built for that. But as a workaround, if we know the specifications and everything, okay, what we have over here, then we can try doing it from the design center. Okay, so we will try this as well for those people who don't have the VS code till now and are stuck at this point. We will try it for that. Okay, I have not tried it, but we can try it. Okay, so how you connected Anypoint code builder, sorry, Anypoint to VS code. Okay, so when you first do your VS code, Pratik, here you will get an option to log into your Anypoint platform. So you just need to click it. Once you click it, it will ask to trust that and it will go to your browser. Okay, and if you are not logged into your platform, it will ask for your credential. Then it will ask you to open in VS code, and once you come to VS code, you need to trust it. Okay, so in the exercise, if you see, uh, that particular part is not there, but uh, there will be option at the down. Okay, at the bottom right corner, you will have an option or something like this. Let me see. Yeah, here also you can see there will be an option to log in if you're not logged in. This user icon. Okay, so try it out. Are you able to connect? Anyone have any issue? You want to share your screen? Yep, share your screen, Pratik. You should have sharing screen option. Yep, go to your visual. Okay, so you need to install one attached
It's
prerequisites.
the extension.
Yeah, so if you go to your Anypoint code builder over here in your platform, okay, so you will have this prerequisites. Okay, so search for Anypoint extension package.
No, you can.
So
Yeah, I
go
just
to
did it. So
go to your Visual Studio. Go to that last option. Go to that last option in your left. Yes, and search for that Anypoint Code Builder extension. This one, Anypoint extension package. Do you see that? Yes, install it. Anyone else have this issue?
I did it from the platform. If you go to the platform,
Hmm.
Anypoint platform,
Yeah,
and
this
here if
page.
you go down, yes, go down. Yeah, this one. Install.
Yeah, I have already installed it,
Yeah, this
so
one.
it will give issue to me. But is it installing for you? You have done it?
Yeah, I did it just now. Unable to install. What is the error coming?
VS Code is not supported. He has to upgrade VS Code.
So, are you using the latest VS Code or it is an old one? Yeah, we will try the design center way, Pratik. That's fine. Okay, if you can do it, no worries. Okay, let me first guide with the Visual Studio way, and then we will see that as well. Once people are doing with that. So, everyone, are we good with this part? Like clicking on design an API and then providing all this data. So, once we do this, create your project. Okay, so I already have this created. So, let me choose a different location maybe. So this will come if you already have that particular project with the same name created in your location what you have provided. So let me create a new location and provide it over there. Is the same issue for other as well? Let me
Yeah,
try
it's the same
now.
issue. It's showing that API specification is already.
Yeah, so you might have already tried with the same name. So put it in a different location. Maybe we can try that. So I just changed my location and let me try now to create. It is still showing. Okay, no worries. So what I will do is I will change the name. Okay, if anyone have the same issue, you can change the name as well. Let me try changing that. Let me see if I can have it in some other location. Maybe if I choose MuleSoft. Okay, it is same everywhere. No worries. So for me, I'm changing the name. So make sure uh, when you are doing it, you also use the same name further. Okay, make sure with that. So I will just put a D over here and I will create my project, but it is still giving me issue. Let me cancel this. Let me try again. Okay. I just created some project yesterday and it was working. I'm not sure now what it is, why it is having issue. Okay, it says already exists. Let me go to the location and delete that file and try again. And this always happen whenever we show demos. I don't know why. I will just delete that and try to recreate. Will that work now for me? Is it same for other, or is it working for anyone?
Yeah, it worked for me.
Okay, just give me a minute. I will give one more try. Else,
It's the problem because you created already in the local. That is
I've
conflicting.
deleted it. I have given new name as well. Still, it is doing the same. That's the issue.
So it is working for Harshad, Anjali, and Bharadwaj.
Yep. For me, it is giving issue. I'm not sure if this would be with respect to package or anything. My package is also good. I don't have any issue with my package. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, it is giving issue. Let me try another name. No. Let me restart my Visual Studio and try.
Did you try changing the folder?
Sorry?
Did you try changing the folder name?
Yeah, I tried that as well. Let me log into my Visual Studio again and see if that works.
Anybody know where we can find the Mule TX server? Because I was also getting the error, but I could not able to show those
That
details.
is like something by default it is coming. We never find it.
Oh.
So I will give the name again. I will give the location. I even tried changing my location, but creating API specification it is saying. Let's see. I just restarted my Visual Studio. Okay, it is showing me the API project is created. Okay, it is working for me. Once I restarted my Visual Studio, it worked for me. So if it is not working for you, try restarting it. So see, uh, it worked with for me once I restarted my Visual Code. So once you do that, it will ask you want to trust it. Yes, trust it. Okay, anyone else having this issue?
Yes, I am also getting it. Shit. Let me just
Okay,
restart.
try restarting and see if that works. And meanwhile, for those who don't have Visual Studio and Anypoint code builder in that, let's try for you in the design center. Meanwhile, other are working on this. Let's do one thing. Okay, create a new project. Okay, provide the same name as what we have, Coral Cloud Reservation. Give it over here in the project name and select this Open API Specification 3.0 YAML. Okay, please try that. I'm just creating with some other name because I don't want it to mismatch. Okay, so just give the same name what you have in the sheet, those who are trying it from design center. Okay, I'm giving some other name because I'm already creating it from Visual Studio. So give a name, make your specific language should be OS 3.0 and create API. Are we good? Everyone is good till this part?
Yes.
Both for design center and for Anypoint code builder? We are good till this part. We have just created the design. We have not put anything over here. We'll put that now. Okay. So now from the exercise, copy this. Okay. You have this option to copy. Copy this entire script. Go to your design in Visual Code. and paste it. Those who are doing it in your Visual Studio, copy the script. Okay, copy the script, go to your Visual Studio, replace what you have with the current one, what is provided over the script in the exercise. And those who are doing it from Design Center, do the same, replace everything with what you have got from there. Let me know once that is done. Are we done?
Abhishek, sorry, just
Yeah.
to ask one thing. I just restarted my Visual Studio. So
Studio.
basically, over here we can create a new project or new file. How
Design.
do
You need to click on Design New API, the first option. So if you see the exercise, see this option, Design an
uh,
API.
actually after restarting, I cannot see this extension itself.
You want to share your screen and show me? Do you
Yeah,
have
sure.
that extension? What I told over here, like this extension, what we need? Anypoint
Yes, I,
extension package.
yeah, I'm just sharing the screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
Able to see?
Yep. Click on MuleSoft. There is a Mule option. See at the left, there is a Mule logo at the left hand side. Yes, click down, 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 down one. Click on this. Yeah, see, design an API. Okay. Make sure to enable the first checkbox. Enable this API for agent, topic, and action. Yeah. So
Okay,
before creating the API, make sure you have that enabled. Okay.
sure, sure.
Fine.
Okay, thanks.
So everyone, they have copied and put their script in the Visual Studio, as well as those who are doing it from Design Center in both the places. Have you done it? Anyone still doing that? Okay, cool. So once we do that, what we will do the governance. Okay. So in Visual Studio, you will see this option, governance rule set. In that, you will see a rule set for SF API topic and action enablement. Okay. So we need to govern. Okay. So once you paste, you can see the topics are defined over here. What are the instructions we are giving? Okay. You can apply it, but it is automatically applied. But click on the apply for saving it. Save your code. Okay. And governs your rule set. Click on this. Make sure there is no error when you do the governance. Okay. You should get this option. Let me know once everyone are in this page. Okay. Do your governance and let me know once you do it. For Design Center, those who are doing, you can see there is a dependency over here, right? Click on this dependency, go to rule set and see if you get this SF API topic and enablement. Click on this and add this dependency.
Okay, in Visual Studio, I don't have that governance rule set somehow.
You should get it if you have that package. It will automatically come. Who is this? You want to share your screen and show?
Yeah.
Show me.
Give me a second.
Sunil, you are sharing.
I think I have to enable sharing first. Give me a second. I will.
Meanwhile, is it okay for everyone? Is the governance rule set working for you? Anyone having issue? Pricing centralized rules. Yeah, Harini. Yeah, please. What is your issue?
Like I'm not
Unable to
able
hear
to
you.
open, not able to open ACB in Visual Studio. Can I do it through Design Center?
Yeah, try it. If that's not working, try with Design Center. Make sure in Design Center you copy and paste this script and you add the rule set for SF API and check there is no governance error like this, like what I have.
Okay.
Yeah, Harsha, do you have an issue? Okay, I'm not sharing my screen, sorry.
Yeah.
Not working.
Is that by synchronizing centralized rule sets.
What issue you are getting here?
It is no centralized rule set added due to system error.
No centralized rule set due to system error. You want to share your screen and show me maybe something with your Visual Studio? Any upgrade issue or something you want to share and show?
Yes, yes. I get this. No centralized rule set added due to system error. Try again. I try to send.
Okay. You wanna close your Visual Studio and try again, restarting it.
Yeah,
This
I will
can
try that.
this can remain, but just stop your Visual Studio, restart, and see if that is working. Okay. Okay. Anyone else having any issue? Are we good? Those who are trying with Design Center, are we good? So I will share my screen. Now we will publish, okay? So for people who are trying in Visual Studio, okay? So once your governance rules and everything is good, now you can come up over in this part, in this search. So for those who are working on Windows, you can have, there are three options to do it. One for Mac, one for Windows, and one like a normal one. So what you need to do is for Windows, you can do Control Shift and P, and then you can search for Publish API. For Mac people, so you can use Command Shift and P and search for Publish, or you can do the normal way is just go to this search, use your greater than, and type Publish, and you will see there is a Publish API project to Exchange option over here. Everyone see that? Once you see that, click on that option. So probably you will see this option in the search bar above. Those who are trying in Visual Studio, click on this. Once you click on this, this will open up for you. This page will open up for you. Okay. Those who are trying in Design Center, we have a easy way. Just publish it from here. Right. Are we good till this part? For Design Center one, anyone have any issue? Okay, we are good. So have you published? I'm not publishing because I don't want to mess my studio for now. But for Design Center, have you published, everyone? And those who are doing in Visual Studio, give a version like I'm giving V1 and make sure we have this tags. Okay, we have this two tags already there. For people with Design Studio, I will come to you. You need to add this tag explicitly to your API, to the asset what is created in Exchange. So once for Visual Studio, once you do this part, once you are in this part, publish it. Okay, so this should publish your asset to your Exchange. Okay, just publish it, don't do anything else. I will go to my Exchange and I will see if it is getting published over here or not, or if still I get some issue. Okay, this is published. Is it published for all of you who are doing in both Design Center and Code Builder? And you will see the tags are added over here. Yes, no, please confirm. Anyone lagging behind? For Visual Studio, once you publish, don't do anything. You will get this option. We will do this. Okay. So just publish it and don't do anything. Make sure it is published for you. Anyone can give me yes, no, unmute, say if it is done for them or having issue. Published. Okay, great, Anjali. People who are trying from Design Center, what about you? Pratik and Lakshmi, I guess. Yes, okay. Who all are doing in Design Center? Can you tell me? Anyone? Okay. So Ujala, can you share your screen once? I need to say few steps. I will do it through your screen. Can you share your screen, please? I just need to check the rule sets. What we have is that automatically making it conformance or not. So those who have done from Design Center, okay, it should be automatically conformant for you.
Is it visible?
Sorry.
Is my
Yes.
screen visible? Yeah.
Yes. So now add the tag which I have given you. Yes. Everyone who is doing in Design Center, please add these tags over here. This is very much important.
Yes. I did the thing.
Done?
Yes.
Is it done for everyone? Please, yes, no, anything. So we are good till this part, right? Everyone? Okay. Now what we will do is, now our task is to create an API out of this. Okay. We'll create an API. But before that, let's create a API manager asset for this. Okay. So you can stop sharing, Ujala. Okay. So what we will do is let entire screen. Okay. Uh, One thing is like, is it not validated for everyone coming? Is it same for everyone? It is conformant for you. Okay. Anyone else which not conformant for them? Because this is required to have conformance. Even though I had it, I can see an issue for myself. Who else see conformant? Pratik, yeah, you created it from Design Center, so might be not coming for you. So everyone who created it from Visual Studio, it is conformant for you. Yeah, no worries. For those who it is not conformant, we will do it. So from Visual Studio, those who have done it, is it conformant for you or it is non-conformant? Anyone else like for Anjali and yes, conformant. Okay. So I'm not sure for me why it is not, but This step can be same for everyone, for design center people as well. So go to API governance. Okay, let's try to create, yes. Okay, so I will add a new profile. Okay, profile is already there. Let me see if I can add my application to this. Okay, it is not giving me that option. Let me create a new one. Okay, so I already have this, but why it is not adding? It is not giving me an option to add as well. No worries. Let me create a new profile and see if I can add it. I will use SF API. The same thing can be done for other as well. I will choose this. I will do next, and I will do REST API for all. There I can see Carol Cloud reservation is there. I will do next. Okay, and okay, next. No specification, profile name, demo, and save as activate. And you can see it should be normal. There should not be any issue. It is validating. So this is for anyone whose API is non-conformant, like it is not validated. Mostly for people who has done from Design Center. For everyone else who has done it from Visual Studio, it is already conformant for you, right? So I will come back. Governance API not available. Why? Let me go to Exchange and see if anything changes for me. Still, okay. Let me wait. Meanwhile, for Visual Studio people, you will see this option, like to create an implementation, select yes. Okay. Meanwhile, my API is getting confirmed. We will create the API manager little later, but let's create the API. Okay, now here you need to choose your API name. So go to your exercise and let's see. We will come to that part, but let's first create this API stuff. So this is the name you need to choose. So once you have published to Exchange, you can see it is available over there. Now you are going for implementation. Okay, so your project name will be this: Coral Cloud Hotel Reservation Implementation. This is the name. Copy this name in line number 6. Go to your Visual Studio and paste it over here. It is asking for a name. Okay, this is for Visual Studio people who are doing that. Let me know. Yes, you will get recording, Lakshmi. But people who are doing in Visual Studio, is it done? Like, have you given the name, everyone? Once you give the name, hit enter. Okay, now you can choose like what location you want to use. I'm using this location. whatever it came for me default. Then you need to choose your runtime version. I'm using the latest 4.9.5. Click on the runtime version, and then it will ask you for Java. So Java 17. Okay, do these steps. So it will try to create the implementation for you in the Anypoint code builder. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm checking my governance. What happened to this? Everyone, for Visual Studio, are you done with that part? Why it is taking so much time? Let me see if I can create a new one. Meanwhile, those who are doing it from Visual Studio, please do that. And those who are doing for Design Center, is it working for you? Like your API governance is working? Yes, no, not for me. Are you getting still the same issue, like it is waiting for the governance to work? Let me create
No,
the
conformant is done from the design center.
Comment is done. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Then
open.
we need to do the governance, right?
Sorry,
Do we need to still do the governance thing?
it is confirmed. Then you don't need to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. For me, it is not coming, so I am doing that because that might not allow me to create my API. That's the risk. So I just wanted to make sure it is confirmed. Yes, now it is done. Let me refresh. Confirmed. Is it confirmed for everyone? Dinesh, what is the issue? Still running, or what is the issue?
It's still running for me.
Create the profile again, like delete the older one and create again. That was
Okay.
happening for me as well.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so just delete that particular profile, create again, and then it should be confirmed. For people who are doing from Visual Studio, is your application, is your implementation created in your Visual Studio? Are you able to see those structures? Anyone having issue? Because this is the part where we can have some issue. Everyone? You can see it might create the folders over here. Your implementation part. Do you see that? Those who are trying it from Visual Studio. Okay, Dinesh. Do you see that? Everyone from Visual Studio? Anyone can help me with yes, no? I'm getting something feeling. What issue you are getting, Shubham? Did you use the same step which I mentioned and which is mentioned in this sheet? Giving a proper name and then selecting the right versions. Anyone else having the same issue? Anjali, is it working for you or you're also having the same issue? Working, okay. Harshad? Okay. So those who are doing from Anypoint Studio, maybe maybe Shubham, you can try with Anypoint Studio as well. Okay. So for people who are trying with Anypoint Studio, create a new project with this name. Okay. So what you need to do is go to your studio. Okay. Create a project. Give the project name what is provided over there, which is this one. Carol Cloud Hotel Reservation IMPL. Okay, give this name. Okay, and let me know once you create that in your studio at least. Okay, meanwhile for Visual Studio, those who have done it, you can see all the flows over here, right? We can see that all different flows what we have, correct? So we will see the different flows what we have. Okay, now what we will do is, now we will create the asset in our API manager first. So I'll close this, I'll go to my API manager, and I will create an asset for this. Okay, in Sandbox I'm creating, add new API, Mule Gateway, next. Then this is my API. Everything will be default for now. Let it be default and save. So this should generate an API ID for you. Okay, and this applies for both people who are doing in Design Center as well as in Visual Studio. Okay, create your API manager. Simple. Once we do that, now we will go back to our implementation, to the step where for the get we need to put a data weave. Okay, we'll put a transform meshes over there. Till now, let me know if everyone is done with that. People who are doing with Design Center, have you created the project in Design Center? Sorry, in Anypoint Studio? Have you done that? Anyone? Whoever is doing in Design Center? Yes. Okay. So, Ujala, can you share your screen? Meanwhile, I will guide like how to import that particular specification to your API.
Okay.
So people who are using Design Center and Anypoint Studio, make sure it is confirmed. You have created the asset in the API manager and you have created the API in your Anypoint Studio. Now, from where you got this? From where you got the, okay, you have already imported the Coral Cloud one?
Yes.
Okay, so please explain how you imported that.
Okay. First, we need to create a new Mule project. Here we need to provide the project name. That was the Coral Cloud Hotel Reservation Implementation. Then here we will have to import the RAML published to the exchange. So we will use this import a publish API option. Here we need to select from exchange. Before importing the RAML, we need to log in with our Anypoint platform username password. So we'll have to add the account. And then here we need to search that asset name. Yeah.
Those who have created the project, don't delete it. There is one more way, I will tell you. That's it. Once you do the finish, you will get the API like the way you can see there is a Coral Cloud reservation for Ujala in the API, you will get it. People who has already created the API and not imported it, that's fine. There is a way. Can you close this, Ujala? I'll say that way. So those who have not imported the API but created the project, what you need to do is close this, Ujala. Yes. First of all, delete that Coral Cloud reservation.xml. Not you, Ujala. People who have not done that import option when they are creating the project. Okay. You can delete that. Now right click on your project, Ujala. Okay. Right click on your project. There is a manage dependency. Yes, and then there is a manage APIs. So click on your manage APIs. So this is going to do the same thing what Ujala has done at the first step. So click on that plus icon. From Exchange, connect your platform and studio, and then give the name of your asset, and then you can import it, and then that will generate the flow for you. Okay. So people who are doing in Design Center, this is one way you can do it. Okay. So please import your application and let me know once you do it. Okay, you can stop sharing. Now I will go back for people who are doing for Visual Studio. Okay, meanwhile, those who are doing in Anypoint Studio, make sure you have your API manager asset and you have imported your asset, your Exchange asset in your application in Studio, and that has scaffold your application. So now for Visual Studio, those who are doing in Visual Studio, you can see there like the file has been created like this. Now what we need to go do is we need to go to get reservation flow. Okay, so here go to get reservation this flow. Okay, so I am already in my get reservation. So here this is a variable created which is where reservation ID, and this puts an ID in this. Okay, so we have a variable already created, and then we have a logger which is just showing like the message that it is a get reservation. What we need to do is we need to add one more transform message under the logger element. Okay, so what we need to do is click on this option. So under the logger you can see there is a plus option. Click on this, search for transform. Okay, search for transform and you will see this option. Click on this so that it will get added. Okay, so what we need to do is click on this plus icon and then add a transform. Once you add the transform, we have a script over here. So we will just simply copy the script and we will paste it in this inline script option what we have. Okay, and then save it. Let me know if you are done with this, those who are doing in Visual Studio. So in your exercise sheet you will see this option. Okay, everyone, those who are doing from Visual Studio and those who are doing in Design Center, have you imported your application? I will come back to you in some time. Let me first finish for code builder part because we also need to deploy. So let me finish till the deploy part. Okay, so those who are doing in Visual Studio, are we done with this part, everyone? Okay, now one more thing what we can do is we can go to the post reservation and we can see what is happening over here. Okay, here we just have a logger, so we can keep it like this as it is. We will test with our get reservation at the end. Okay, let's see if there is any instruction we have for the post. So what we have done is we have created our implementation, sorry, our asset in Exchange. We have created our API manager stuff and we have created our implementation, and in that we went to the get reservation and we have created a transform message over there. Okay, that is what we have done. Right, everyone is good with that till that part? So now what we will do is we will go to our main flow and we will create a API auto discovery for our application. Okay, we will add that. So this is for Visual Studio. Okay, those who know for design for Anypoint Studio, those who know this step and can do it, please do it. Till then I'm showing it for Visual Studio, and then I will come back for the studio part. Okay, now come back to your main flow. So from flow list, come back to your main flow and open the XML for your main flow. Everyone. Are we good with this part? All are in the main page. Now over here, we will add the API auto discovery part. So what you need to do is, okay, so here, like your flow will be like this. So just move your flow a step down and over here write API. So you will see an option for API gateway over here. Click on the API gateway. Here we will need to provide our API ID. So the API ID what we created in API manager, we will copy this and we will put our API ID over here. That is one part, okay? Another part is the flow name, the flow ref. That need to be your name of your main flow. So that is something we will change. Okay, make sure you are putting the right name over here. So one thing is providing your API ID. There is an option, provide your API ID to this. Okay, and you can see this in your exercise as well. Okay, we have added the API kit option over here, and we need to add our name. So you can copy this. Okay, if you don't get that, you can copy this because there are few more step over here, like ignore the base path as true. Okay, you can copy this, you can give your API ID and the flow name you need to give it over here. Okay, so what I will do is I will add the ignore part as well, but what I will do is I will copy this itself and I will bring it over here in the API kit. Okay, and from here I will put my API ID, which is this one. Okay, and I need to give my flow name over here. So my flow name is this one, Coral Cloud Reservation main. That should come to your flow name, and I hope this should be same for everyone. Okay, once you do this, save this. Are we done with this part, everyone who are doing in the Visual Studio? Can anyone confirm, please? Maybe you can unmute and tell me, or maybe you can type. Are we good with this part?
Yes.
Okay. Now, with your Coral Cloud XML open, there is a rocket icon. So now we will deploy our code. Okay, we will deploy our code to our platform. Okay, and then later on we will also provide the properties. But now let's deploy the code to our Cloud Hub. So now in your Visual Studio, you will see there is a rocket icon, right? Click on this rocket icon. This will help you to deploy your code to your platform. From the option, what comes up at the starting of your page, use Cloud Hub 2. Okay, we are going to use Cloud Hub 2. Your reason will be Cloud Hub US East 2 shared space. Okay, Cloud Hub US East 2 shared space. Be very careful when you are doing these steps. Okay, so you will see this option and it is gone for me. Let me get it again. So Cloud Hub 2, and then I need to use Cloud Hub US East 2. Yes. Environment will be sandbox, and this is my application name, and then at the bottom it will ask you for deploy. Okay, it will ask you for the permission and do deploy. Then it will ask you for the version. So again I'm using the latest version. So again I need to do it. Cloud Up 2. Cloud Hub US East, Sandbox, and the latest Java version. And it will be 1.0.0 because this is my first application. And do you want to sync? I can say yes. And then we can see if it is getting deployed to our runtime or not. Okay. Please follow the step in the exercise if you want to follow so that you can do it by yourself. I have done my steps. It is trying to run and build the application in Cloud Hub 2. Okay. Anyone need any help? Whoever is doing it in Visual Studio, any help you need? If not, then I can move forward with whoever is doing it from Anypoint Studio. So let me see if it is getting deployed or yes, successfully it is showing. Let me see. Yes, it is getting deployed. Great. Okay, so let it deploy. Meanwhile, whoever is doing it from Design Center, are you able to import the application and able to put the data weave? Are we good at that part, or if anyone need any guidance over there? Anyone have any issue? Anyone? No, are we good? Please speak up if anyone have any issue, whoever is doing from studio. Ujala, is it good for you? Are you able to do that?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. So once your application will deploy, we need to do few more things. First thing is you need to provide this properties to your application. So this is your environment properties. If you don't give this, your API manager and your application will not be connected. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to have the client ID and client secret for your environment. So how you can get it? There are multiple way of getting that. One is your easiest way is your API manager. So in your API manager, you can see there is an environment option, right? So here is your sandbox client ID and client secret, which you need to provide. Okay. So there are two properties, client ID and client secret, which will go in the properties of your application over here. Okay. It will go over here. And meanwhile, let's see if there is any issue. There should not be any issue deploying, but if there will be any issue, we'll see that. Okay, is it getting deployed for everyone? Anyone having any issue? Because this is also one part where you can have some issues. Okay. So once this part is done, after that everything is very simple. Okay, so this particular creating application and stuff is little lengthy and need a lot of attention when we are doing it. So like for me it is not deploying. It may be an issue, but let's see if it is having any trouble. Is it deployed for anyone from the group? Okay, anyone? Meanwhile, what I will do is I will prepare for my properties, which you can also do. So we need two properties. Okay, one is your this client ID. So I will copy this. I'll put it over here, and then your client secret, which is this. I will keep it here. There should be an equal for this one, and from my manager I will get my IDs. Okay, And for the ID part, I'll give the ID. Make sure there is no spaces or something. Okay. And for the secret part, I will use my secret and I will put it over here. And you can have a tabular view to see if everything is good, and then you can apply changes. Okay, make sure to have this client ID and client secret properties for your environment in your application. Meanwhile, let me see if my application is having an issue. There is a fatal error, not found. Okay, so I am having an issue. Anyone else having this issue? If you have any issue, then we can also try it from studio. It is saying that it is not found. That should not be possible because it is over there. Anyone having the same issue what I have? Coral Cloud hold reservation. Have I done anything wrong while giving the name? Let me see that. No, Coral Cloud reservation main, and this is Coral Cloud reservation main. Anyone having that issue for them? Anyone? Is it working for you from studio? Is it deployed? The code is deployed for you?
Still getting deployed, not yet deployed.
See your logs. Are you getting the error or not? Because for me, it is showing that that implementation file is not found, which is an error, a fatal error. So what I will do is now I will also create this from studio. Whoever is not able to see logs, still deploying. Yeah, try to refresh Anjali and see if your logs are coming or not. Because I don't think for me it will deploy. It is giving me error. And I think this might be an error for others as well, which should not be because we have the implementation file. Who all are getting this error? Not deploying, taking much time. Same issue? Okay. So this is what I was thinking, like something expected. Okay, no worries. So let's do one thing. Do you have your studio with you all? So we can try the same way how the people are doing it from studio. No, it is giving error. There is no point. So we can delete this and let's do it from our studio because I don't think there is any other option and I don't want to waste time. So it will be very fast. Okay. So take your application name. This is my project name. So follow me, guys, who has done it from Anypoint Code Builder. Open up your studio, manage from Exchange. And those who are doing from studio, is it working for you? I will add my account. Okay, I will switch. I will search for Carol. Is my spelling wrong? Yep, Carol Cloud Reservation. I will add this and I will do finish. Then I will do finish. So now everyone will be in the same page, whoever were doing it from studio and non-studio. Okay, anyone whose API was successful through ACB? Deployed, still deploying state with none. I don't think that will work. Let's do it studio. I will report this with the team. That's fine. So do it from studio, guys. Let me know if anyone have that issue with the studio, like importing the details and other stuffs. Okay, this is my reservation. This is a variable. I need to add my data weave. I'll quickly add my data weave over here. From this, I will take my data weave. I'll go to my studio and I will change this. Where's reservation ID? Everything is same. All looks good. And now from here, we also have the option to deploy. So I will deploy to cloud. Sandbox. We will give it a name. Okay, it has taken Carol Cloud hotel reservation. Let's see what name we need to give when we are deploying. So open, okay. Implementation, okay. So the name of our application should be, let me check. Yes, it should be Coral Cloud Hotel Reservation, but that doesn't matter again. So yes, I have shared space. This is in US2 only. And now here itself, I'll put my properties, what I need for my client ID and secret. So I'll put this and I'll put this and I will put this as my ID. I'll put this as my ID and deploy. I'll mark as deploy. Okay, and this is working. Let's see. Let me go to my left. Don't do anything over here. Let it deploy. It will automatically say you okay. You can go back to your page. So after giving this information, just wait. Meanwhile, anyone having an issue with the studio, importing it to studio or any issue, let me know. We will go a little over time. Sorry for that, but we will complete this. There were little issues, so sorry for that. But yeah, this will be fun and you will be creating your agents. So this is making all the uploads.
For me, it shows that in the failed.
From
Yes.
what is the issue for failure? Can you share your screen and show me
I'm
if you
not
want to
able to
show?
share actually, but let me see.
You are unable to share. Okay, what is the error you are getting?
Let me-
Maybe I can help you at the end if you want to connect and show me them. Okay, see, you will get this option that it is
I
deploying.
think Exchange Maven plugin problem. Okay.
Okay, then that means some specific error with your studio, I guess.
Yeah.
So now the new code is deploying. Let's see if this one work. Idle. Okay, one mistake I have done is not adding the API ID. I hope you might have done the same, but no worries. We can go back, create your auto discovery. Is it for everyone or someone has already done it? It is my mistake. I have not done it, but I will quickly do it and I will upload a new version, which is fine for me. All of you added your auto discovery. Anyone missed that? If you missed it, no worries. You can still add it. Just update your POM version over here. Make it 1.0.1. Save your POM and then we will redeploy it. Let's see if this one gets deployed. Okay, already it is coming as 1.0.1 because we have already done it and it is binded with Exchange. So your new version will be 1.0.2. Maybe you can change it in your POM as 1.0.2. If those who has not added the API auto discovery, for those only. Those who have already added, it is good. You don't need to make any change. Let's see if this time it works. I have got my Coral Cloud reservation. Why it is taking so much time? Ujala, you have added the auto discovery, right? You are good with that part.
Yes, yes. Application is deployed.
Okay. Okay. Maybe it is taking time. Anyone else who has deployed the code? Meanwhile, it is getting
Deployed, Abhishek.
deployed.
Yes.
Great, great, great. No errors, right? Meanwhile, I will do my second deployment. Cloud. Let's see if it takes the same one. Do I need to create a Django? Yes, still I can do apply. I just added the auto discovery. It should not take this much time usually. It is taking a lot of time. And it is not showing the error as well. Anyone else deployed for you from studio? Suman, Harsh, Ramesh, Anjali, is it deployed or still showing the same issue? I'm trying to add a new one. Lots are not coming. Okay, now it should Be deploying the new one from me. Yes. Let's see the older log if I have the same issue. No logs. Strange. Can we deploy with different name? Not able to delete the previous app. So to delete the, why you need to delete the previous API? Even though if you want to delete the previous API, Anjali, go to your exchange. Okay, sorry, you are unable to deploy, delete it from the runtime. Okay, what it is showing? Like refresh and try. Did you try it refreshing and that? If not, you can try with a new name. That's fine. Again, it is not getting deployed for me. I don't know. It is taking too much time. Any other which deployed for them from Studio? Oh, let me see the form. My company next fine. Google Cloud. Select project type. This might be one issue. Let me see other example. Create a example. Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, there is a delay updating application. Something is delayed. Oh, anyone whose application is deployed?
Yeah, Abhishek, mine got deployed.
Who's this? So,
Shafqat this side.
okay. With your
Anypoint Studio.
the new one which we have tried, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. What is the issue for my application? Let me try one more time. Let me delete this. Delete application. I will go to Exchange and I will delete the asset. So there is some delay, it seems, for everything. Let me relog in my application. Okay, let me see if it is getting removed. Where it is showing removed successfully, but actually it is not. Open. Okay, let me come to my runtime. Let's see now. I will go to my studio. One thing I will do is I will give my group ID instead of company. This is not actually required, but you can try. I will make it 0 because I have removed it. And now I will try to deploy it again and see this time if it is deployed. If not, those who has deployed it, we will try to see from there. So those who have deployed it, okay, so let's not wait. For you, what you need to do is you need to take your application URL, okay? So whatever API you have deployed, you will get an URL for that, right? So you need to go to your API manager, you need to edit it, and in your consumer endpoint, you need to give that complete URL, okay? So follow the exercise for step number 10, okay? Those whose API is deployed, please do that meanwhile. Okay, so you need to give the consumer URL to the to your API manager asset what you have created. Let's see if this time it works. I'm not sure what is the issue. This is not giving any error as well. I hope nothing is wrong with the application. That should be good. Okay, this one is not working for me. What I will do is I will also rename it to a different API name and try it again. Meanwhile, for those who it is created, do the next step, like provide your URL to your consumer API. Meanwhile, I will do it with a new name. I will name it as IMP, and I will get my data. Resolution. This time I'll make sure to put the API ID to my application and the data weave. Make sure to put slash API whenever you put that, because by default there will be a base path in your application that is API. So make sure to refer the exercise the way you can see. The URL will be like you need to have a slash API at the end. Okay, try that. So this is created for me. First, I will put the API auto discovery. I will put my main and my ID. So whatever ID I have, API manager. So this is my ID. I'll take this ID. Okay. One more thing I will do is I will change this snapshot and make it normal, and I will use my application group ID as well. So this is my group ID of my org. So you can also get it from this URL, but that is my API group ID. Here I need to put the transform message. So I will put the transform message over here. So this should be coming from the exercise, which is this one. Okay, I will save it. Then I will go to deploy to Cloud Hub 2. Meanwhile, again, in my API manager, I need to get the environment details. So I will keep that open. This is my implementation. This is my properties. So from here, I go to my exercise. I need to give my client ID. So I will give this name here. Or I will choose this. I will give the value, which is this one. Given the value, then I need to give client secret, making sure there is no spaces and stuff. Okay, this is 3. API manager. Okay, this one. Okay, making sure there should not be any spaces, and deploy. Anyone done the API exchange part and is active in status? Great. So the consumer endpoint, you have also implemented that, Shubham? Once you do that, you are good for exercise 3. Shubham, Ujala, whoever has done that. Anjali, did you deploy the new API? Is it working for you? Did you try that? Meanwhile, I will see my not access as well. I do have all the access, but still. Oh, permission catalog. Yes, and runtime manager, yes. I have all the permissions. Otherwise, it wouldn't have allowed me to do that. Okay. Anjali, you there?
Yeah, it's not deployed yet. I'm still trying.
Okay. Okay. So I got my new file. Not this one, but this one. Let's see if it works this time. Else, whoever has done it, I will show it from there. Ideally, there should not be any issue, but I'm not sure. The properties are good. Let me see the form. This is my main, my XML. This is my form. Name, yes. Then my reservation, yes. This is good. And why logs are not appearing? Okay, deployed for Sunil. Great. Sunil, do you use the Visual Studio way or the Design Center way?
Design
Design Center?
Anypoint Studio.
No, like when you are creating the API, that one from Visual Studio, or
API? No.
when you
From
created
design.
your design.
Yes, Design Center.
Okay, I think people who have done, anyone who has done it from Visual Studio and deployed, I mean, created a design from Visual Studio and then deployed from Studio. Anyone whose codes are done? No one? It usually doesn't take this much time.
Abhishek, I directly extracted the code from Studio and deployed it to platform, and it's
And that
working.
worked?
Yeah.
Okay, that jar thing is working, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
that is how I did it also. I couldn't
Okay,
do
let
it
me
from the
also
studio
try
directly.
that then. I think there is some issue deploying through this. So I will do it from jar then. I think some maintenance issue with status.mulesoft.com. Everything is showing fine then. Right. Okay, let me also do the same way. If that is working, then that is working. Google Cloud, yes. Those whose code is deployed, have you done that last one, putting your consumer endpoint? Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay. So go to your Salesforce and see API catalog. Okay. Go to your Salesforce and search for API catalog and go to API catalog. There will be a MuleSoft part. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Once you
There.
go, you can see is like either you can have a sync button over here, like start syncing. Okay. Or there should be an automatic sync if you have already tried that. Once you do that, you can see your application over here. Let me know if you can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, who's that?
Sunil,
So, okay, you want to share your? Okay, you can't share your screen. Anyone
I
else who is able to see that? Okay, how should this is deploying? I hope this deploy. Then quickly I can show you. Meanwhile, let me also put this. If this get deployed, then we can. So implementing this upstring is actually not required, but let's give this for safe side. And is my code deploying? Please deploy. It is not even showing me the logs. What the hell? I might have an issue with my jar as well. That can also be possible because that was not getting conformant right. I need to do it explicitly. This is not even taking it. Anyone who is able to see it in API catalog and can share their screen?
I'm able to see.
You're able to see, Anjali?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Let me just give it a try if this works. If not, then maybe if you can share your screen and help me out so that I can guide them like how it is working. Oh, I think there is some issue with the OAS itself, what I created. It is not showing me anything. It was not confirmed, right? Okay, let's not waste more time. Anjali, can you share a screen if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if this works for me, I will show it. Otherwise, that's fine. Okay, go to your Salesforce. Right. Now, see, this is inactive at present, right? Now, click on the Coral Cloud reservation. Click on this. Yes. Now, you see, you have your post requests, all the events, what you have. Come down. Can you see that? Right? It is not active yet. You need to activate it. So, there is a activate action option at the top. Yeah, click on this. Everyone, please follow. Okay, you also need to do the same. Right now, there is a destination URL and there is a checkbox. Can you enable the checkbox? Right now, just do one thing. Come down, come little down. Create and continue. Click on that button. One issue you may get it. Check the name and try again. Right. So the problem over here is the name doesn't support dashes. Okay. So what we will do is go to your name, Anjali. Over the name option, there is a name. Remove those dashes. Yes. No, don't give any space. Yes. And from the last, remove that after V1, whatever you have after V1. Yeah, remove this. Everyone, you need to do the same, please. Okay. Now, once you do that, now you create and continue. You will see the same in exercise 3. So now we are in exercise 3. Okay, everyone. So it is creating weight. We will need to provide permissions over here as well. Okay. Okay, now that is created, but we need to provide permission. So click on that manage user assignments, please. Yes. Okay, now there is a manage assignment option C. Yes, click on that. You need to assign yourself for this role. Okay, so add assignments. Now, what is your user? Anjali Kushwahar, right? That is your user. So click that checkbox, and there is a next button at the bottom. Yes, and do assign. Okay, so whenever you create this, you need to assign yourself so that you will be able to explore that. It is assigned. Now click on done. Click on done. Yes. Now go back to the page where you were earlier. Yes. Come down. Do next. Okay, now this will activate your API. Do done. Click on done. It is activating your agents. Okay, let it activate your agents. Everyone on the same page? Are you doing the same? Anyone have any issue? So your assets are created now, right? Now, Anjali, go and search for agents. First of all, search for name credentials. So what API catalog now do is, earlier we need to create name credential, but now it automatically creates the name credential for you. Okay, so click on name credentials, please. So you will see a name credential is created with the same URLs what you have provided. Okay, this is, yeah, click on this cloud, Coral Cloud reservation. Yes. See, this is the API what you have given, right? This has been created for you. Correct? Now what we will do is, now we will see for our asset. So go and search for Agentforce again in the quick search. Yes. There is a Agentforce asset. Click on this, please. So here is where your topic and actions are created. You can see your reservation will be created. Okay. Come down. Come down. Keep on coming. See, hotel reservation. Do you see that? So today it is created. Now go up again, Anjali. Go to actions. Go to actions. Yes. Now you will see the actions what were present over there, the reservation one. You can see those are present over here. Come down. You will see new created. Keep on coming. See, reservation, create and retrieve. You see that? So these are your actions. Now what we will do, we will go to the agents. So go to Agentforce agent, Anjali. Yes, click on this. Now come down, there is a default agent, right? Click on the first one. Come down. Yes. Click on this. Click on your open in builder on the right top corner. Yes. Now we will add our topics to this. Okay. So see, there is a refresh button. Refresh it once. Okay. I don't see an option for you to have a library, though that's fine. Go to general CRM. Go to topics. This topic action. Okay. Refresh your page one. I don't see an option. Okay, you have already activated it. Deactivate this first. There is an option to cancel it. Cancel it. Deactivate it. You shouldn't activate it. Yes. Now again go back of the topic details. See, there is an option for new. Click on that. Now add from asset library. Click on this. Now search for your asset. Type hotel. You see that? Click that checkbox. Do finish. Yes. Now you will see the topic is added to this. Open your topic. Click on your hotel reservation. Okay. Confirm your topic action. Go to your topic action. Yeah. Go back to your topic configuration again. See everything is fine. Come down. Come down. Yes. See, it is everything what we have given. Now go back to your topic details. Topic details. Yes. Go back. Refresh your page again. Yes. Reload. Okay. This is here. Now your topics are added. What you need to do is you need to have your agent get your booking details. That is something you want now. So do one thing. From the exercise, Anjali, there is a prompt. Can you copy that prompt? Go to exercise 4. Come down, come down. This we have done. Go to exercise 4. Now come down. Yes. Yeah, this prompt. Copy this prompt. Go to your agent. Yes. In that box, describe your, put that and hit enter. Let's see this gives you the result or not. Now this is something coming from your Mule application. See, did you got the details? Now if you go to your platform, Anjali, to your API which is deployed, if you go to that, go to your logs, it will load, but you can see what request you have made. See, okay, so we don't have a proper logger, but we have a logger which was printing this. So your agent is now calling your Mule application. Got it? So now you can go back. You have done your test. You can activate your agent. So your agent is ready now. And you have created your agent, which is giving you the details. Got it? So congratulations, Anjali. You have created your agent. So whoever else has created this, anyone else having issues?